What if tomorrow morning you wake up and your job is gone? Not because you did anything wrong, but because the world changed faster than you expected. This week, we saw the headlines. Meta cutting jobs. Stanchart planning to reduce back office roles. Gardenia retrenching workers as production shifts from Singapore to Malaysia. H&M lays off staff in Singapore, moves regional headquarters to Malaysia. And at first, maybe it sounds like business news, big companies, big numbers, corporate decisions. But let's be honest, for many Singaporeans, this doesn't feel like business news anymore. It feels personal, because behind every retrenchment number is a real person. Someone's father, someone's mother, someone paying a mortgage, someone saving for a BTO, someone wondering, am I next? And this is where it hits different, because in Singapore, most of us were taught a very simple formula. Study hard, get a good job, buy a home, upgrade when you can, retire comfortably. Sounds familiar? But what happens when the good job part is no longer as stable as before? What happens when AI, automation, restructuring, and relocation become part of everyday life? Suddenly, your property decision is not just about making money. It is about protection. It is about safety. It is about whether your home still gives your family peace, even when life becomes uncertain. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you. In fact, I've seen enough over the past 21 years serving my real estate clients to say this. Do not panic. But please, pay attention. Because the people who get hurt in uncertain times are usually not the people who earn the least. They are the people who overcommit when everything looks good. They assume income will always rise. They assume bonuses will always come. They assume the next buyer will always pay more. But a strong property plan cannot be built on assumptions. It must be built on holding power, on cash flow, on a buffer. On a very honest question, if one income is affected, can we still sleep at night? So if you are a homeowner, this is the time to review. Not panic, review. Can you handle your monthly mortgage comfortably? Do you have enough emergency savings? Is your home helping your family feel secure? Or is it quietly becoming a source of stress? And if you are an investor, this is the time to be even sharper. Don't just ask, is this property cheap? Ask, who will rent this from me? Who will buy this from me next time? Is this location still useful if the economy changes? Because in the next phase of Singapore, the best properties may not simply be the fanciest ones. They may be the ones people genuinely need. Near transport, near jobs, near schools, near real demand. And to the person watching this who feels worried, maybe you just changed jobs, maybe your company is restructuring, maybe you are scared to upgrade, maybe you are wondering if your plans still make sense. I want you to hear this. You are not weak because you are worried. You are not behind because the economy changed. And you are not lower value just because technology got faster. Singaporeans have been through tough seasons before. Financial crises, pandemics, inflation, interest rate shocks. And every time, we adapt. But adaptation does not mean rushing blindly. Sometimes, the bravest move is to slow down, check the numbers, and protect the people you love. Because at the end of the day, your home is not just an asset. It is where your child studies at the dining table, where your parents come over for dinner, where you rest after a long day, where you rebuild when life throws you something unexpected. So yes, the headlines may be negative. Jobs may change, industries may shift, AI may disrupt the way we work. But your next chapter does not have to be driven by fear. It can be driven by wisdom, by what you can hold. Invest where there is real demand. Keep your buffer, protect your family. And remember this, the goal is not to own the most impressive property. The goal is to sleep peacefully at night. So if this news made you rethink your property plans, that's not a bad thing. That may be the wake-up call that helps you make a wiser move. I'm PK So. Stay tuned for more, and I wish you the very best.